Hello, traders. FX Pip Collector here. Today is Sunday, May 11th, and this is my full top-down analysis on the Euro US dollar. If you haven't done so yet, definitely do check out my free Discord channel. It's linked at the end of this video down here in the corner. And make sure to take a look at my website, fxpipcollector.com. Watch the video on the home screen to learn more. So on the monthly time frame, I have a couple different possibilities here, but I'm still sticking to my main analysis because we have impulsive up with a break of structure, which should signify that this is all corrective from that point on. Then we have one, two, three waves down with a lower high compared to this over here. So that means that this is very, very likely a wave A. This is very likely three waves of B, and we are most likely in an expanding ABC correction. The 178, 161.8 is the target, which is this blue box right here for an expanding wave C, which actually puts us all the way up to about the 0.32 area. Now, this potentially is an outlook that will take years to play out, but I don't care if you're trading on the 1 minute time frame, it is very important. So going down to the weekly time frame is where you can start to see this trend as a trend. There's no break of structure, there's no lower high, there's no reason at all to say that this trend right here is complete. I still think it's most likely a wave three of that expanding flat. So going down to the daily time frame. So on the daily time frame, we definitely have five waves. So we could possibly have a wave one, and we could possibly have a wave two. If it is a wave two, then it may make a much deeper correction, possibly even going down to the lows of wave four. It doesn't have to be a wave two. It could possibly just be a correction to this last wave up, which is where we got our Fibonacci. So on the daily time frame, I would expect to see some sort of a three-way pattern down to a Fibonacci retracement level, or I would expect it to go all the way down here to make a wave two. Now, either scenario, I think primarily we should be looking for sorts of time frames. Either it's a wave two or it's just a correction, just a pullback to the last wave up. So anyways, taking it down to the 4 hour time frame. So kind of a messy overlapping pattern. I mean, honestly, the market's been a little bit slow ever since Trump delayed the tariffs most recently. I kind of am looking at this as possibly being like a wave A right here. This is like something like this, and likely we are going down for a wave C. But I also could see that maybe this is like an expanding and it goes up and takes out these highs and then goes down and makes a wave C. Figuring out exactly how a correction is going to play out is pretty difficult. I'm very confident we're going to go down to at least a 61, 78%. How exactly we're going to get there is the question. Is this like an A, B, C of an expanding ABC correction of the way B? I don't know. Is it possibly already over, as in this is like the A, this is the B, and now we're already in a wave C? I personally would be looking for sorts right now on sort of time frames, hopefully learning and earning. Because if you go down to the 1 hour time frame, yes, we definitely got an impulsive move up, but it really doesn't prove anything whatsoever except for this wave is over. This move up right here could very easily be a correction to this last wave down. So if we get a break of structure to the downside at a Fibonacci level, which we definitely did bounce from one on Friday, and we get, like a nice break to the downside at a Fibonacci level, then I probably would continue to look for sorts. I really don't consider this move up to be anything more than a correction to this last wave down. So, like I said, if it breaks starts to the downside, definitely go back to looking for sorts. If it doesn't, and it makes a higher low, and you are trading the sort of time frames, you could possibly still be looking for longs. I mean, it could go up to a higher fib level, make more of a proper, A, B, C three-way pullback before it actually does go back down. So, anyways, don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, thank you for watching and happy trading.